who actually makes that game. Oh yeah, wait, it's Namco and another studio, right? You saw some Code Vein, looks like a copy and paste Anime Souls. Yeah, they could have made, they said that they could have made it look like super realistic, but they purposely made it look like that because they don't prefer games that look too real. Like, it was actually intentional. They had the capability to make it look different though. This is like a design choice kind of thing. But they also didn't want to make it look too much like just a straight cartoon either, so. Explain the hit chart. So it's the current run right now and my personal best run being compared. Left is the current run, personal best is the right, middle is the difference. It tracks the hits for each segment. Totally buying Code Vein. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna play it. Making them as realistic as possible is out lately. Making games with artful and aesthetic taste is more important in your opinion? Well, I think it depends on what the theme is. If it's supposed to be realistic, then it should be. If the concept isn't believable, then the point of it being realistic wouldn't matter. Jolin, yeah, that's the... that was the PB for the first run that we did. That was a while ago. That was like when we started this. Ancient now. Must have been heartbreaking. Not really. I just didn't know like what happened. But nah, you can't really get mad about the first attempt on a run not going well on a run that should take you like a week or two, right? Definitely not that big of a deal. It'll be a big deal if it takes a lot longer than I want it to, but it's not at that point yet. Detroit Become Human made sense of looking as real as possible. Ori and the Blind Forest made sense of artful. Yeah, those are like two completely different things, so that's a... kind of shows like... I mean, the art style has to fit the theme, definitely. Unless the theme is to make it confusing. Axel, what's up? Oh, you switched your name, I see. Thank you for letting me know. You could have fooled me, man. Yeah, Cuphead's art style is really cool. Watching Mario stomp on mushrooms and turtles in a realistic setting. Where would that actually be a thing? Why don't I kill the Dancer when I kill Emma? There's not really a huge point to do it. Because there's like a big chance of resetting on Settlement, so... like, unless I'm bored of the order, like I've done enough attempts for the day, and we've made like super big progress on each one. There's no point of changing the order right now, because I could just get hit like right after board. There's a higher chance of that than getting hit for like the next 15-20 minutes after that, I'd say. And Dancer is pretty guaranteed, so unless I play bad, but I don't think I've been hit on Dancer on this run. King, what's up, dude? Dakes, welcome back. Like, I can understand, like, saving time in terms of the actual ground you have to cover, because you can just warp back instead of running from Fort Bonfire backwards, but, like, I'll do that if I get really bored of the order, maybe. Like, if I've only made it so far, and it's like, I just want to play later game stuff sooner. Which I guess is like another benefit of doing these runs too. Joel and I just do what I want, dude, and if it's something that doesn't appeal to me, then I will drop it the instant that I am not satisfied. I don't have any time or patience to do anything that's not enjoyable if it's elective. If it's not elective, then that's obviously not the case, but like streaming in general is elective. I chose to stream, so like I'm not gonna make content out of stuff that I don't enjoy. If there's a game that I like, you will see me playing it. I just don't really like a lot of games, man. There's a huge amount of games, and there's not a lot of them that appeal to me. But you will see the ones that do. I think this year has better games coming out than last year, definitely. Never get tired of Souls. I've gotten burnt out on like DS1 before, one time. And I've gotten burnt out on PvP before. Like way back, that's about it. Like I'm not playing the game casually for no reason. I have like goals I'm trying to achieve that are getting me better, right? And more, it's either I'm getting more consistent, I'm learning small details that will help me in some sort of format of another run. I'm beating it quicker. I'm doing something better. So I can't really say that it could be uninteresting for me that way. It would be definitely uninteresting if I was literally just choosing to play it casually for no reason. I would never do that. And I haven't since it came out, so yeah. Like I'd play it casually once in a while, but not like that though. It's kind of like Demon Souls. Like if it was less of a pain in the ass to set up and all that, and it was like something that I had been able to stream easier at the time when I first had streamed it, then I would have probably played it way more, got better at it, done a lot of runs on it. But I'm okay with playing Demon Souls casually once in a while. I will be playing it more often once I get better at it, but like it's kind of one of those things I stream once in a while for casual reasons. Fun, what's up, dude? How are you doing? Do I get in this conversation every week? Dude, it's like all the time. People ask that. I can understand. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of different people in general with anything you do, whether it's like maybe you are into like whatever kind of form of media you create. Maybe you're like a YouTuber. Maybe you are a streamer. Maybe you play music. Maybe you paint pictures. People will ask like, do you ever want to, like, why aren't you doing these other things or whatever? It's like, obviously, if I was interested, I would have already be doing them. Like, why would anybody do anything they're not interested? That doesn't make any sense if you have the choice, right? You're intentionally making yourself not fulfilled if you're doing that. So that it's like, it's almost like a no-brainer to me, but I think some people assume that
some sleep now.
there's someone like
Just
actually forcing me, like I'm hostage.
Your controller with it while you're near a cliff. Also,
I know some
good
people,
luck and have a nice day.
Some people don't understand like the idea of like grinding things. Like there's people that can't grind things. You'll never be able to be a grindy person. You just don't have it in you. No matter what it is, you'll never be a grinder. I'm a grinder, so no matter what it is, I will. If I like it, I will lose like time, sleep, health. Like I'll lose things over certain things if I get into it. No matter what the topic is, no matter what it is, I will become obsessed. Like it's a condition of some sort. So I think people that are like that are the only people that can understand it. But with my content though, like if it's going to be like the frequency that I play this, like you have to understand what I'm playing on it, right? I'm not, again, it's not casual, and a lot of stuff I do takes a lot of time to complete in some cases. This is probably the one thing I've done in recent time that's not like just a straight meme run, that actually does take the least amount of time, like days, right? Instead of weeks, months, whatever. So yeah. Marvin, thank you, man. Not clean your controller with the air when you're near a cliff. Thanks, man. Have a good sleep, dude. I will try not to. This one's new, so it shouldn't need that. Playtime in DS3? It's like thousands of hours, man. Like well over 3K at least, apparently. Yeah, I probably put that in the way that's gonna get memed, but if there wasn't people that did that, there'd be nothing that great in this universe, in my opinion. A lot of the most like extravagant things of whatever like thing you can think of, whatever sector, whatever topic, wouldn't exist if there wasn't that kind of drive for something, right? How many attempts have you made on this run since that Mimi first try? We've been on it for like a few streams, I think, so I don't know, probably like 20 plus at least. Quite a lot. I don't usually count the attempts, though it doesn't really matter to me. It's more of just the overall time frame. An attempt could be over in 30 seconds, or it could be over in an hour, or it could be over in 2 hours, or it could be over in 10 minutes, so it's always going to be different. There's never like an average time for an attempt, really. So for that reason, to me, it doesn't matter that much. Didn't like it as much at first. It felt a little dull, especially with the ash covering everything. Yeah, I think the whole ashy sort of deal, it kind of goes along with the theme. I think that's sort of intentional, like atmosphere-wise. It doesn't have the same atmosphere as DS1 because it's kind of like the end of the road, right? But yeah, the gameplay is definitely really good. That's true. I think DS1 excels with atmosphere. This excels with gameplay. Any interest in Tetris Effect? I've seen that, actually. I'm not really into Tetris too much, but I'm sure I could get into it. I've never really been good at it or anything. I played the older ones like here and there, but I've seen Tetris Effect though. It looks pretty cool. Nico, what's up? How's it going, man? Memorable or favorite question I've been asked? Not that I can think of. I feel like almost every question has been... any question that hasn't been asked more than once probably has been still similar to a question that's been asked, so I don't know. Kind of depends.
Squillakilla, this morning I saw a mouse and my friend said I couldn't feed it to my snake. How do I get rid of mice?
Orange juice nut, thanks, man. You saw a mouse and your friend said you couldn't feed it to your snake. How do you get rid of mice? Your friend said you couldn't feed it to your snake. Well, you probably could feed it to your snake. Maybe, I don't know. Well, unless you don't know where it came from and you don't want it to get sick, maybe. I don't know, maybe that's the case. I don't know what you should do. Like, wait, was it like where you lived or was it randomly somewhere? Sage's the biggest problem for me, Rainmaker? Not at the moment. It's definitely not that simple, but it's definitely not the hardest thing in the run. It was kind of annoying to figure out, but you can just eat the rat. That's all you need. Oh yeah, I forgot that isn't the digestive system of a snake really good? I might be oh shit. Dude, why am I spacing on that so bad? Fuck. Done that so many times now. Yeah, I think snakes can break things down really well, so maybe the rat, even if it is kind of iffy, wherever you found it, it could be eaten still. Dickens of the derp. I know that my friend that has a snake, he doesn't feed it live rats. He just feeds it the frozen ones or the dead ones. I don't know, whatever they do to it, but I've never seen him eat a live one. Buffaloes eat snakes. Alaskan split, yeah, we'll do that. It's got to get through here first. Your snake ate live mice, Harley. Wait, is your snake dead? You said that it ate them. Like, wait, is it still around? I'm sorry if it's not here anymore. I probably shouldn't have said it like that. The way you wrote that made me think that it's not a lie. He's been dead for like 2 years. Ah, damn. I'm sorry.
Squilla, I hope I don't annoy you with my life advice questions. Good luck on the run.
No, Orange, actually, the thing you said yesterday was really funny, actually. With the tank and the snake and all that, like the poop. That was funny. Thank you, by the way.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
The House of Sleep, thank you very much for the sub. Enjoy your emotes, enjoy being a skeleton. Welcome. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I have to do one really weird sub welcome per day, I think. That's my quota. And I'm done. I'm using like my meme special meter right now. I just burned it to nothing, so. There will be like 30% less hot bars and random statements now. Love DS2, that's good. Someone's gotta like DS2. What's your favorite cheese balls? Wow, we got like DS2 cult fan club here. Okay, I'm not a fan of how close this is, but I probably can fall and still live. I'll laugh so hard I cry if I don't, but I think we'll be good. Long finger, Kirk. More like short finger, jerk. Okay, I'm not gonna be mean to Kirk anymore. That was the only time I've ever said anything mean about him. Okay, I used the extra skull again, damn. Damn, dude. The music is so weird. Yeah, the music on this fight. I like the music on the fight. I think it's good. No killing Papa Emeritus. What is that supposed to be from? I've heard that before. Thank heavens I split the counter. What's wrong with the counter not being split? You can just imagine. Use your imagination. Frontman, the band Ghost. Oh, okay. I see. He's got a name called Papa Emeritus. Do I know iProd? I've heard the name before. Does he speedrun? I feel like someone might have hosted him that I watch. What is OP? OP is overpowered. Oh, he does PvP, okay. I feel like I've seen his stream before from someone hosting him, but I might be wrong though. I finished a job phone screening thing. Toes are sweaty from nerves. Your toes are sweaty. Just as you say that, my character's knee is glitching out. That's an interesting thing to say.
You have discovered the secret cycle of the Squillakilla. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy being a skeleton.
Zuckus, thank you very much for the 4 months in a row. Welcome back, man. I appreciate it. Oh man. What's the sub sound? Oh, it's Maiden in Black, but she got lazy. She has a hangover, so she's not really like doing a good job. There's no reverb or anything. No, it's actually just another streamer that was trying to impersonate my sub sound. I was like, I'm just gonna make that the sub sound for 2-month resubs. But then I accidentally made it every single one but the unique ones. Yeah, if one of the mods wants to give her a shout out, you can. But I thought I made a pretty good alert. Drunk maiden, yeah. That's what it sounds like.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Gangsta Crush, thank you very much for the sub, man. 1 second.
I can't believe Twitch hasn't been banned you yet, showing that disgusting naked body corrupting our children into believing that naked bodies are okay. SMH, what has this world come to?
Enjoy your emotes, enjoy being a skeleton, Gangsta Crush. How are you doing today, man? Thermite, thank you very much. I know, apparently I should be banned, apparently. Oh no, it's over. Yeah, imagine you, now this would be the creepiest thing if you just turned on Demon Souls and played it and then you leveled up and that's what the sound that played. That'd be pretty funny. It's like we actually like changed history. Rewrote the history of Demon Souls. Not this again, come on. I've been a fan of the streams for a while. You've been waiting to hit for. I'm assuming you mean sub by that. I'm waiting to hit for a while. You're gonna hit me, dude? That's not fair. I'm calling the cops. That's abuse. Mr. Police Officer, I got a boozer here. He's trying to hit me. Help me. This guy's trying to abuse me. Oh man. Well, if hit means sub, then I'll take it. I appreciate it. You don't even have to thank me, man. Thank you. I meant hit the sub button. Oh, okay. Good. I'd like to keep my eyebrows, man. Every time I get hit, my eyebrows fall off. When is Soulsboard game gonna happen, Posnack? I have no idea, dude. It depends on TGA Dave, man. Everybody else has been ready for a long time. He's got some stuff going on with family, so waiting for a response for him. He said he'd let us know, and that's it. Definitely not gonna stream it myself. I don't have any interest in playing a solo, but if everyone else wants to play it, I'm down. Or if there's someone that's here that could fill in for Dave if he's not able to make it and they already know how to play it really well, then that's also okay too. Because it's good to, I think it's good to play with all the players. It works better that way. Any prizes will we win? I don't know. I have to talk to McRaptor. He's the one that organized it. I'm not sure if there's a prize. I think there could be like, I feel like if everyone did like a $5 buy-in, it would be pretty cool if there's like a cash prize or something, but I mean, some people might not want to do that. I would definitely do that if that was the case, to give it more incentive to, you know, to motivate you a little bit more to try harder. Or maybe like you do a $5 buy-in and it goes to charity or something, I don't know. That'd be pretty cool. Ever read or watch Berserk anime? I watched the 90s Berserk. Ring City DLC been released? Oh yeah. Wait, what do you do? Don't even... Okay, you got me with that one. You definitely got me with that one. You goddamn troll. Peekaboo, good man. What's up? That's a good emote. Oz was playing it earlier. Yeah, Faraz told me he was playing it by himself because he was tired of waiting for Dave. But I don't blame Dave though. He's got a lot of stuff going on, so it's not really like... If he doesn't have the time, then it's not really a big deal. Like, I don't think we'll forget how to play it. There's a lot of time we put into learning it, so... Do a zero-hit Ring City. Yeah, you can see it on YouTube if you want to. Actually, there's many people that did. You're not a real gamer if you don't use the Bayonetta 1 skin in Smash Bros. I haven't played Smash Bros since the one on GameCube. Ring City is a beach. It is, yeah. Red, yeah, I stopped doing that. That's actually been a method that people have avoided, unless like there's someone that is like didn't get the memo for that, or they've just been recently doing it. It's not as consistent as doing the left side. I did the right side originally from like the beginning of no-hit runs, then we figured that this strat's better. But yeah, I know what you mean, like that's what I used to do. So the speed's not really the interest, it's more of just the safety, or the amount of consistent safety. But I mean, if you prefer to do it that way and it works for you, if you haven't had enough situations go wrong, then by all means you could just be lucky enough where it hasn't caught up with you yet, but I definitely don't think it's as safe, unless there's something like new that's done to make it safer. Man, how is this guy not dead yet? My god. Triptych, how the run's been? They've been better than yesterday, definitely. That's good. SM64 run. I'm pretty bad at SM64, man. I was interested in the speed run at one point for it, but I don't want to get all the equipment to do it properly. It's just too much space that it takes up. But yeah, I can't speedrun SM64. I don't even think I could beat it normally. I haven't played it since I was a kid. But yeah, I think they're cool though, like for people that are good at them. The RNG is real, yeah. That's the problem with Phase 2
awesome
on that.
Fight.
Well, actually, I guess it's the problem with the entire thing, but Phase 2 could actually take forever to really, like, kind of pick up if you're just not getting lucky enough. Genghis, thank you very much, man. Thank you, dude. That skeleton is so scary. Oh shit, we got big rat. Oh man. Into any JRPGs at all? Final Fantasy is probably the only thing I played that's close, and I played an older Fire Emblem. I think that's about it. I don't know, there might be some other things that classify as that I'm not actually aware of right now, but I can think of those. Like, you can give other examples just in case I might have tried something and I forgot about it. Persona 5? Okay. Wait, I didn't think Persona was an RPG. I thought Persona was like a visual novel kind of thing. Oh, maybe I was already corrected on that. Okay. Conic, what's up? How are you doing, man? Isn't Souls a JRPG? No. Japanese developer, it's not a JRPG though. It's a Western game, or Western influenced game. And it's ARPG, I think it has to be counted as that. This guy's a big cheater right here. Oh god, he's got the Japanese damage, speaking of which. That could have been really bad. Ooh, also, wait, you're saying say hi to Brazil? Wait a second. Earthbound? I haven't played Earthbound before. SQL, what's up? Skippa, what's going on? Fly High, welcome back. Wouterman, I'm doing pretty good. How are you, dude? Is that the TG Hey Pig? I'm a visual novel. Hello to Brazil, by the way. There you go. Clearly an FPS. How do you get over there? Dude, on this run, on these NG plus runs, man, with this armor and all this shit, the weird things happen, dude. I have no idea. He normally doesn't even see you. I thought it was because of the sound of the armor, but maybe this armor makes sound, the degree of the sound is just less than the other one. Because there's shit that doesn't happen on this that happened on Nameless. But that still happens, and that doesn't happen on a normal run, so maybe it still somehow makes sound. There's just different levels of how much sound they make. That's all I can think of. Jacoby, what's up? Insomnia, what's going on, man? Did I play Devil May Cry? No. I have not played that. I've seen it, though. Final Fantasy 15, before that, Xenoblade Chronicles. I tried 15 when it was like an alpha demo thing. So my ISP was shitted, or like my ISP was like basically undergoing like, I think it was like a 1 or 2 day maintenance or something like that, so I remember trying that a long time ago. It's pretty fun. How come I use the Homeward Bone? Like, so if he pulls the sword, there's not really a point of continuing, because it's pretty dangerous, and you have to wait for him to get rid of it to hit his hand again anyways. Brings all the skeletons to the yard, Riot Juice, I guess so. Maybe we can just use that as an an explanation. Looked away, and when you did that, you thought I got hit? No, I haven't yet. Sword makes the fight impossible if you keep summoning it. Well, you can like wait for it to go away, but it's like you can't hit his hand easily or safely if he has it. Now I'm gonna go for the left first. Spooky Scary Skeleton song for this one. The copyright infringement. Ah. If I had a run that I had gotten hit on and I continued. For the practice run tomorrow, I will put on that if we don't get this. I promise you. You just have to remind me if you're here. That's it. I will do it. Strong Gats, what's up? How's it going, man? Doesn't tell you what rings I have. I can show you those right now. I was also supposed to go through here, but I'm gonna get the endurance now. Supposed to go right to Vor Bonfire. Chlor, what's up, man? Small vs. Toll. Dog poop, welcome back. What's up? Any idea how much these golden rings cost? The bracelets? Walner, dude, they broke because he got the ones that weren't real, man. He got ripped off. It's literally just tinfoil, dude. Got the special when really the special wasn't even a good deal. It was just a fake. No replacement policy either. Dujanero, what's up, man? Panther Lily, welcome back. How are you doing? Love the helmet. The helmet's like the best part of the entire armor. It's like one of the best things because it's got it's like a head cape. It's crazy. Okay. I don't know what does more damage on this, fire or magic. I'm just gonna do it without Carthus. Whatever. Spin under the spin. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to try, man. But not on this run, though. Definitely not on this one. Naisu? Oh man, that Naisu thing. First place I heard that was Lighted Up Dan. He says it like all the time. Oh man. And then it like, I guess it catches on. I think Tigrum said it when we went to get sushi one time as well. You might have seen him here before, but like he also streams. I think he said it when we went there. I might be wrong though. I feel like I heard him say it. Had RTSR instead of Lloyd's. Ooh. That's rough. I was wondering why the first hit didn't do that much damage. Beat Champ Gunder with only parries. Previously couldn't parry anything. Congrats, man. I'd say Champion's probably the hardest boss in the game to parry. Compared to Pontiff. And actually, no, sorry. Sage is harder to parry than both, but Sage only has one attack you can parry. I would say Champion's definitely a step up from Pontiff, personally. That's my opinion. Unless... I guess overall, out of all the attacks you can parry. Alright, are we... attacking? The spin to win. I can't use the spin to win to kill things that often, Parax. It's not really a good attack, man. It looks way... everything with this weapon looks way cooler than it actually is. That was a big struggle. Oh my god. That would have been really bad. Okay. Okay. Silvermark, what's up? How's it going? You vowed to get good at parrying. Thanks to the congrats. No worries, man. I know it's definitely not that easy to... especially the consistency with it, it takes a long time to get. Where to get hit, Sallow? In Irithyll on the Silver Knight. On the way to Pontiff. How can something cool do small damage? It's not fair. That's how the logic of Miyazaki works. If it's cool, it's not good. If it's not cool, it's probably okay. If it's good, then they're probably going to fix it in a patch, and that's how it is. And if it's Twin Blades, then Twin Blades just somehow get made better because the Sharp Gem gets enhanced. That's all I can really think of. Chlor, thanks for the host, man. Ayla, what's going on? Dancer, yeah, Dancer music's really good. Definitely. Any tips for Gurman, Silvermark? I like staying to his right side in part 2, and then like in part 3 when he has his weapon transformed into the like broken down version. But it's just like the blade in his hand. I like to go to the right. I like to parry when he has the full scythe, or just, you know, kind of like wait till his combos are done and then do like transform attacks. Try to get used to like if you have a weapon that transforms and it's fast enough, like don't attack, like dash into him and then use the transform to attack him for the first attack, and it'll stagger him on the first hit with a lot of stuff. So that way you'll be able to especially if you have a saw cleaver, but you'll be able to build beast meter or just like do more damage and keep him locked in on the spot instead of starting with like an R1 or something. Okay, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why go down the bridge ladder? I'm setting up my health to use red tier stone. Yorm's machete isn't cool. Yo, Yorm's machete is pretty cool. I like it. Camo Beam, welcome back, man. How have you been? All you know is you failed miserably at parrying Gundyr. You could only parry his jump attack that he starts with, and maybe another move, but not very consistently. Yeah, the way that I did it is I parried the jump attack first, and then eventually just parried everything on it. And I can definitely tell you there's some things on it that are a lot harder, but it's got a giant dynamic with like the speeds of his attacks. Like none of them are really the same. They're all very different. Pontiff's kind of like that too. Like he's got like a really quick. He's got the intro swipe. He's got the swoopy one and the intro one are the closest in comparison to speed that I can think of, and then the one where he like stabs and then swipes is ridiculously fast. And then like his big combo and all that other stuff has like a big delay before it, so it kind of catches you off guard. What's RTSR? I don't know. I've never heard of that before. Sounds like a shitty band, man. Sounds like an indie band or something. Rasta Time Santa Raptor? What? What does that even mean? Alright, Frost confirmed fails Demon Souls runs, then goes and eats meth in a cave with Seath. Eats Japanese spaghetti monster legs and meth. It's confirmed. I don't know what's going on here. I don't like the wall. You like the cape? Yeah, it's actually part of the helmet. But yeah, I like it too, man. It's the coolest part. Immersion breaking. Also, I know I didn't grab the what's it called? Blossom, whatever. Soupy, welcome back. What's up, man? Oh, Rasta Time Santa Raptor is RTSR, I see. Or it could be like a really tall squash racket or something like that. Weapons remind you of Pontiff weapons, maybe some roll thingy. Well, I mean, like Dancer's, dude, Dancer's like literally right here. That's Dancer and Vort right there. So they're from this place. Like all the Outrider Knights look very similar, and their weapons all have. Well, Pontiff Knights particularly and Dancer Blades are very similar too. And then these are buffed the same way as Pontiff's weapons. Peekaboo, I don't make jokes about autism, please, man. There's people that have to deal with that I know that are here sometimes, that are regulars of the stream, and that's, I mean, I know it's a popular internet thing to make jokes about things that aren't actually used in the right context, but I don't accept that, man. Don't do that. I know you don't mean anything wrong, you're just using words randomly, but just don't joke about anything like that, because I'm sure you don't understand what it's like to have to deal with that. How was that Vorten Dancer? It's the Phantoms of Vorten Dancer when they were leaving Irithyll. I mean, you can tell because their armor looks very particularly the same as Vorten Dancer armor if you just look at the bosses and then you look at them. The other Outrider Knights are a little bit different, but those ones look like Vorten Dancer. Apparently it's supposed to be like them leaving Irithyll or something like that. I don't know. I don't know, man. Tell me how Gwendolyn's being eaten by Aldrich, and then we'll argue about how that's Vorten Dancer. We'll just do that. But, yeah, apparently that's what's going on. How they turn into monsters? That's because of Pontiff. They just turned into, like, partially beasts or something like that. Okay, wait, did I buy the key already? I did. Pontiff Eye description? Oh, I see. It says that on the ring. Let's check. Knights who peer into the black orb are lured into battles of death, transformed into frenzied beasts. There you go. Ooh! Lore! You just got schooled! Okay, I'm gonna stop. Man, I think we're like we're exceeding our meme limit, and it might make the run a little bit difficult to complete now. Should have done that after Pontiff. Damn. Transform into monsters through blood transfusions. Taunt spam, what's up? Just got that BBS shave after looking like Grizzly Adams. Nice, man. The BBSs. Jay Davey, welcome back. How was your day going? As the painter in Ariandel, painting Yarnum? I don't know. I have no idea. I've never actually really looked at the painting. Or at least if I have, like, I don't really remember what it looks like. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Even though you had to ask, because I asked you first and you're just being polite. I bet you don't even care. You're just like, fuck you, give me the runs. Not the diarrhea kind, though. Although that would be a pretty crazy superpower, just like immediately making people have diarrhea. Firm believer that Vort and Smell are the same person. Really? That's an interesting theory. I mean, if we're gonna get outrageous, that there's some things I can see making sense in that. Although, why would he have a different name? I guess that's the only... I feel like he'd have the same name still. Even if the title was different, I feel like the name would still be the same. That's a really shitty superpower. Oh no. Solaris Sandworm 2K18. We're still on about the Sandworm, man. Why don't I parry the first attack? The window's super small. The window to parry the attack is... I mean, like, it's not really about the amount of time, it's just the depth of it. Like, you have to perceive how close he is. The attack that I parry doesn't have any depth perception involved, it's literally just in front of you the entire time. Midir or Gale? Gale is definitely harder than Midir in my opinion. On a first playthrough though, Midir was the hardest boss in the DLC for me. But now it's definitely... Midir is probably like one of the easier ones in that DLC. Stop Solaire shaming. Wait, you think he's the Sandworm too? These swords have a bad moveset? Yeah, it's not the greatest. It looks pretty cool though. Made you miss the entire Ponta fight, yes Cup? Oh my god. Are we gonna have to reset for that? Oh no. It's over. Solaire is the Sandworm? It's in the lore, okay. Sheeple? Because you said Sheeple, all of your opinions are invalidated. All your facts are not facts, they're just opinions. And they mean nothing. Mogan Kai, apparently you did, man. Sneak increased to 95. Why haven't I split? Because I'll do it in a moment. I probably could have done it right there. Colina, what's up? Siffy, welcome back as well. Oh yeah, Mogan Guy, how did the 24-hour stream go, man? How are you feeling after that? Is that the first time you've done one? When is the true category grind, Alex? What is the true category grind? Died 22 hours and second failed one. You've attempted 4 total now. Damn, man. That's okay though. That's still like quite a long stream, man. Much respect for that. That's insane. So like, what was the goal? Like, you had to get all 3 games back-to-back deathless, or every single game deathless in a row? Because like for me, I think it would take that long to complete every game, or like at least like most of that time, right? Or was it just like one deathless? Like it wasn't in a streak, but it was like each one deathless. Are you allowed to fall to your death in a no-hit run? No, you can't do that. Okay, not back-to-back. I see. I thought it was back-to-back, and I was imagining like how bad it would be if you just died halfway through. Or at the end or something. I'm like, how would you reset that? FFC appears to be broken, don't refresh. What if someone refreshed, would they die? Would it be that bad? Is FFC really like keeping people alive right now? It's the secret. The secret to life? Okay, let's see. There we go. Weird that you're allowed to hit the ground in a no-hit run. Well, this isn't no damage, it's no hits from enemies, right? Ground's not an enemy. There is no damage runs, though. If you're interested in making the ground your enemy. I was really hoping I got the one cycle there. Slayer John. Apparently it actually is Culp's birthday today. And he's apparently here on his birthday. I bet he's even at work at the same time as being here. What a casual. Easiest boss in DS3 for me? Probably Walnir or Gundyr, maybe? Okay, that's Aldrich. Gotta go fast. Let's do it. Wait, do I have... Oh, I don't have any black fire bombs left. Let's buy some really quick. I don't think a regular fire bomb would do enough. It probably wouldn't be good enough. If Walnir was easy, you wouldn't cheese him so much. How would I be cheesing Walnir? Killing the boss with the intended method is cheesing? So you're saying you'd rather me intentionally not hit his bracelets or something? I'm confused. Am I using the Dancer swords to kill Yorm? Nah. Nah, dude, we're cheating. This entire run is just cheat codes, dude. Ever tried to one-hit kill Pontiff? I haven't done that before. Any tips on Midir, chat, or me? Tips on Midir. Hit him in the head a lot, use lightning damage, stay very close. If he backs up, continue to pursue him if you can. And then you'll get a stagger at the end of the fight that will save you about a quarter of his health, maybe just a little bit less than a quarter, depending on how big your riposte damage is. Chlor, yeah, I'm playing with a Xbox controller. At the moment. That almost made him land on the, or almost made me land on the elbow. Terrible, dude. Like, I don't know how I would, maybe it's because the way the armor is and the movement speed, but before I would be able to tiptoe and not go that far off the edge. It could be the way I did it too. I don't know if I didn't look like I took that big of a step, like a full step or anything. Trick behind not getting your health drained by the witches. Well, I just learned earlier you could be behind them. But usually it's putting an object between you and them. Like this wall right here, for example. Although that was a close call. That was a very close call. But yeah, putting a wall between you and them, killing them before they can do it. But the problem is some, like, running attacks on weapons mostly knock... It, like, makes them start doing the attack sooner, so you actually do get hit. So you trade with them. Knocking them over or doing fire damage to them immediately usually stops it from happening because there's an animation they have to go through before they do it, but being behind them seems to actually help, because I missed the backstab. Like, I did the same strat that I did right there successfully but incorrectly on the practice run earlier, and somehow I still got away with it because I missed the backstab, which means that you can actually just be behind them and it won't drain your health. But yeah, does the health drain count as a hit? It does, yeah. Gizmo, what's up? How's it going, man? Glungers, what's up? Sparrow, it says on the bottom of the counter if you ever want to know. Next challenge is going to be, Stuart, so after this is done, oh god.
You have discovered the secret cycle of the Squillakilla. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy being a skeleton.
Thanks for all the entertainment. May the RNG be with you.
Portable, thank you for the 7 months in a row. Welcome back, man. Thank you very much. Kleemesh, that's Luality, man. She was making fun of the sub thing. Caleb's no, just another streamer. Anyways, thank you very much, man. Welcome back. Also, yeah, so after this is done, I'm going to be practicing the regular no-hit run until Saturday because... Or maybe we might do some, like... We'll probably do the regular no-hit run a little bit, and then we might play Bloodborne and do some DS1 as well. Finish the bow run, maybe. And maybe that night run as well, because those are still, like, halfway through. But... Or... Night run and the bow run have a little bit left to do, not halfway, but not all of it's done. But yeah, I gotta practice the regular no-hit route because there's a tournament for no-hits on Saturday. There's eight people paired into twos, and then my first match is on Saturday, and then like the second round is right after that if I win. So me and another streamer, Aaron the Baron, are gonna see who gets less hits, basically. There's more information about it in the Discord, and McRaptor is organizing it. I'm gonna put more stuff there as well, but there's not really much I can put on Twitter or there because like the sign-up sheet I can't really put there, I don't think.
The secret psych of the Squillakilla. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy being a skeleton.
Yeah, also for the resub alert, like it's supposed to be for like the 2-month only, basically. I'm going to I'm gonna take it away from all the other alerts. I just accidentally put it on every one except for the badge ones, so you'll hear it only on the 2-month one for a bit, I guess. Calums, thank you for gifting Olaf a resub, man. Welcome back, Olaf. Thank you very much. "10 out of 10 impersonation," I know, right? Why'd I change it? No, like the regular sub sound's still there. It's just like this one overwrote every single resub except for the ones that have the brand new one or the ones that have badges. So I'm gonna make it only the 2-month sub. That's it. So it's not gonna be overdone, but it'll be funny once in a while, I think. It's like a bootleg version of the regular one. Why is the sound fucking up, Harv? It might be the site, man. I've had issues with other people's stream sound screwing up. Is my sound okay?
This is the run.
Is it just the
and
game
happy
sound?
birthday, man.
Anders, thank you for the bits, dude. I appreciate it. It's not my birthday, though. Thank you, though. Is all the audio screwed up, or is it just sounds okay for you? Yeah, the music from the game can screw up. I've had it happen on other people's streams, like, a lot, actually. Happened the other day. It happens on like any game too. It's the audio encoding for something to do with like maybe it's OBS related. I don't know. It's really weird. But it's not like the commentary from the person talking, specifically just like the game sound. Like Ots was playing DS2 and the Majula music sounded like it was in a nightmare or something. It's pretty scary.
Is this the run? And happy birthday, Jeff.
Draxer, thank you very much, man. I don't know. Thank you for changing the name from Chris, though. You remembered. What was that other fucking thing? Was Miyazaki that thirsty for a hit right there? I've never seen that. There's just a completely other fucking weird stray Farron dart just coming out of nowhere. You're never safe in Miyazaki land. Oh man, he's going hardcore right now in Archives. The Long Island Gravitational Monk Academy? What? What is that? Sounds like a pretty cool academy. Do you guys know if magic or fire is better on princes? Draxer, I'm gonna actually blacklist that word, dude. I was saying that earlier. What am I doing after this run, Filthy? Well, the stream will be over after this run, but, tomorrow we'll do, we'll probably do some Bloodborne or DS1 tomorrow, or maybe both. If this run is the run, if not, then we're doing more of this. Or I might just practice the regular no-hit run. I could start the next cosplay, but the problem is, yeah, I guess we could try Artorias. We could try Artorias, maybe. There is the possibility I could try that before. Okay, he blocked it, nice, thank you. Wait, is there an enemy over there? No. Magic is better for princes? You think so? You sure about that? Is that 100% certainty? You checked the wiki? Okay, perfect. There we go. Insider information. Yeah, we're gonna do Artorias next. That's the goal. Don't count them before they hatch, Matt. You're right, yeah. Well, it was like a hypothetical question anyways, or like a question of what happens after this run. But I answered it like in the sense of now. So that was incorrect.
So the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Krista, thank you very much for this enjoy your emotes, enjoy being a skeleton, welcome. Artorias run would be very interesting. I think if we left hand the weapon too. That'd be kind of weird. So easy with that greatsword. Is it a good weapon? Is it the best? Added block terms suck on D's. Oh man. Oh boy. Still don't know what that word means though, Filthy. Ah, it's silly, dude. Don't worry. Made it to where we get this on the very first try. We're progressing. I wish we could have done that. That'd been pretty crazy. Miyazaki can still win. I could see some hints of tryhardness on archives, definitely. And how am I not even? It falls right after I do the thing. Wow. Browser refresh fixed the audio problem. That's good. Have you no-hit DLC, Sparrow? Yeah, if you go on YouTube, you can see that. You just gotta type in ! YouTube. Should link you. Rip S and L word. What is suck on D's like another one or something? Oh, you just spell it the other way? Wow, that's silly. That's pretty silly in my opinion. When streamer breaks cosplay by using Storm Ruler or Dagger, chat spam I word. Chat spam I word. I'm so confused now. I guess we're okay. So Cinder, Magic, or Fire better? I think Fire is better, eh? No bonfire run? No bonfire, and this would be kind of weird, but maybe. I don't know. Like, you still have to use a bonfire, technically. Interception, oh, I see. Immersion. Lick. Resistant to fire? Are you sure? Like, he's completely resistant to fire? This is 100%. Like, I know he's not resistant to fire completely because I use fire on him and it does more damage. Like charcoal pine resin does. I need someone to tell me that. No, not a mode only. Okay, fuck, whatever. I'm just doing it without that. Same setup. We'll just do the magic. All right, GG. Oh man. Wait, I want to see how fast that was. Draxer, thanks, man.
You have discovered the secret cycle of the Squillakilla. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy being a skeleton.
Dude, what if the song in the background of the sub alert copyright infringes this? Oh no. Draxer, thank you for gifting Kiki a sub as well. I appreciate it. Welcome back, Kiki. Thank you for enjoying that, guys. That was pretty insane. That was pretty insane. Oh man.
That's my dad.
Anders, thanks, man. That's your dad. What? Who? Did it take 2 days? No, I was like 3 or 4, I think. I think it was around 3 or 4. Oh man. Thank you for the congrats existing. I appreciate it. Can't delete the VOD now? Well, I can delete the VOD out of this, I think. Or was it in this run? I don't think it was in this attempt. Tomo, thanks, dude.
He's done it again. What an absolute unit.
Will this be on YouTube? It will, yeah, definitely. Delete the VOD already? No, I'm not gonna. Well, I'll delete the rest of it, I guess. Anybody that enjoyed this run, thank you for being here for it. I appreciate it. Here is the Twitter to know when I go live if you want to catch the stream. And here is the YouTube if you want to see this run and other runs as well. Resistant to fire. Lester, thank you very much, man. I feel like I did the... I probably did around the same amount of damage. Proteosm, or Proteosm, thank you very much for the sub, man. Oh no. Okay, wait. We'll begin Journey 3 to finish it off properly, but oh god. I'll see if I could like do it like slightly delayed. Oh my god. Smirker, thank you very much. Juice Nut, thank you very much. Again, Proteozyme, I think that's maybe how you say it, Proteozyme. Thank you for the sub. Enjoy your emotes, enjoy being a skeleton. Welcome. You tell me if I'm wrong about that. Anyways, the next run we're doing after this will be Artorias, but tomorrow I might play Bloodborne in DS1. I don't know, we'll see. We'll do a vote on Twitter to see.
Question mark explanation point question mark explanation point question mark
one more Beyblade
point question mark explanation 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 point question mark explain it.
All right, that's the run. Orange Juice, thank you again as well.